Okay, I'm going to work on this Maytag Centennial dryer. It's called Maytag Centennial Commercial Technology. Okay, so the first thing you do when you're taking this thing apart is you take a screwdriver and you stick it between here and the front. The front cover is right there. So between the top of the front cover and this, you put a flathead screwdriver in there and you pop this up like that. You pop it up. Well, when you try to pop it up, it won't go up because these two screws, there's two screws there. So you move those two screws, which I have done. Phillips head screwdriver, one, two, right there. Move those, and this whole thing pops up. Now, you could probably lift it out of there off of those little metal flanges, which are acting as hinges, but I haven't decided to let it off or not. But the next step is really just to take the front cover off, and to do that, you lift this up the top, and then there's two 5/16" screws over here. I mean, one on this side and one on the other side. Over here on the right side and the left side when you're looking from the front. And you take those two screws out, which they're 5/16". They look like that. You can use socket wrench or whatever, drill. I just use this little 5/16" nut driver or whatever driver. Okay, then you want to get this door, the door front out of the way. So these wires here were underneath of this little plastic clip. I just wiggled that until I get them out, slid them over like that, and then I can slide the whole front over here without having to disconnect the wire. See that wire right there? That clamp is kind of hard to disconnect once it's been connected, unless you have a special tool. So, important to tell you, a lot of sharp edges in here, places you can cut yourself on. Don't want to make a trip to the emergency room. I don't want to, you don't want to, don't do it. Don't cut yourself. So be very careful. These sharp edges is one of the most dangerous things about this whole thing. So anyway, of course, unplug your dryer before you do any of this. So as you can see, the drum is kind of coming loose now that I've taken the front off. Back in there is a motor, and on the end of the armature, the motor is the rubber pulley is there in kind of a zigzag setup. I don't know if I can hold the camera to show that, but you can see the black belt coming, which goes around the tub. You can see that black belt coming in like a straight line, going around the armature pulley, and then coming up into that white pulley. It zigzags over around that. That one's on a spring, so that keeps the tension on the belt. So I'm going to have to take that off of there, and you got to remember how it went. So I'm probably going to stop and take a picture of this so I remember how it went. Okay, I took the pulley, the belt off of the motor pulley and the white, I forget what they call that, but the pulley that's kind of spring-loaded, a rider pulley or whatever, and then that allows me to pull the drum out. That's the drum right there, and I can kind of look in the back here a little bit. See, I'm looking at the motor over there. There's a motor, and these two wheels here, I heard sometimes go bad and make a noise. Well, something was making a noise in here, I'm hoping it's not the motor. Might be. I don't know. Not sure. Let's see if these things are. Oh, that one doesn't seem to be making a noise. It slips back and forth. I wonder if it's supposed to do that. Okay, this one, that don't seem to be making any noise either. So, I hope it's not the motor, because that looks like a expensive part. You know what I mean. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna probably should take this out, this drum. Take a look at it. Let me set the camera down. Okay, this is the drum. I got it sitting on top of the dryer now. I don't see anything here be making noise. I've heard that, well, one of the YouTube videos I looked at said these blades inside, these like fins, if they get loose, they can make a noise. They feel tight to me. I don't feel anything loose around the edge or anything. But if any of these screws are loose for the fins or blades, tighten them up. Okay, so the felt on the back looks contiguous all the way around. I'm not going to twirl it around because I want to scratch the top of my dryer. I'm going to set this thing back down. Okay, since the little roller wheels in the back look like baby carriage wheels or something, seem to be spinning all right, I'm starting to suspect a motor. There's a motor right here. I'm suspecting that baby. It's an electric motor. The windings are exposed, so it's totally air cooled. I'm going to do something here that I don't recommend anybody try at home, but I'm a professional electrical engineer, over 40 years experience as both an electrical engineer and as electronics technician, working on all kinds of equipment, electrical equipment. So I'm going to turn this motor on. So I'm going to plug it back in. Now, I don't recommend it, but if you do it, make sure you're wearing your safety goggles, your flak jacket, you know, bulletproof vest, a groin protector, a cup, as you might say, and probably shin guards, any other kind of protectors you can get. And of course, you want to be wearing your Depends, because if this thing blows, you're going to need them, baby. You're going to need them. Okay, since I didn't have time to go out and buy any Depends, I'm going to step away from the opening here. I'm stepping away like this, where I'm not exposed to any flying parts. So I will let you hear the noise this thing makes. I don't know. I'm going to have to set it on. I'm going to set it down on top so you can hear the noise real good. So I do it on that top there. Okay. Doesn't that sound nice? Well, that's what a burn-up dryer motor sounds like. Obviously, it's seen its better day. So, am I going to try to rebuild the dryer motor? I don't think so. I'm probably going to have to buy one of these. So I'm going to start looking up the prices of them. I may pull the motor out and take a look at it, but It sounds like it might be, well, you know, I have worked on motors and took motors and generators in college, and I have, you know, changed the brushes. It does sound like it could be broken brushes. So I might pull it out and see what shape the brushes are in.